Controversial topics usually have their share of misinformation, and the Beach Drive multi-use pathway project is apparently not an exception. Yellow caution tape went up over the weekend, wrapped around dozens of trees closest to the bay. As News 13's Grace Velez tells us, neither the city or the state has anything to do with the tape.
Panama City officials say oftentimes people don't realize where the state maintenance portion of Beach Drive ends and where the city's starts. Because the yellow caution tape crosses heavily into state jurisdiction, city officials have been passing on citizen concern to the appropriate state officials.
So we shared that concern with the state because the concern big time was that, number one, it's trying to frame inaccurate information. But also that some of that waste and that litter could blow, because it was very windy, and end up in the bay and cause damage to the bay or potential sea life.
City Manager Jonathan Hayes says he received his first call from a concerned resident about a group of individuals putting up the yellow tape Saturday morning. Some people have assumed the city or state has marked these trees for either removal or to make sure they remain untouched. But that's not the case. Although Hayes says he's told it was a group of residents, he says they have no evidence of that. And he says he has yet to hear back from the state regarding concerns he's passed along.
But again, there are some trees that will be impacted along Beach Drive, but if you look at a lot of the ones that were marked, they're older trees. A lot of them are dead, or some of those palm trees that are all in a straight line more towards the east end that were put up about 25 years ago, again, just for the purpose of keeping people from parking up on that right-of-way.
Hayes says the city worked closely with horticulturists and arborists to formulate the Beach Drive project's design, and he believes the yellow tape draws attention to several of the trees that are in need of replacement.
Roughly, the numbers are we're going to be taking down a little over 100 trees, most of which are sick or dead or in bad shape, and I think a lot of those were highlighted with the yellow caution tape or crime scene tape up over the weekend. And we're going to be putting in well over 200 more, so the net gain is over 100 trees, 80 of which are going to be live oak trees.
Hayes says the city has been transparent about putting out accurate information about the project and hopes the yellow tape doesn't add to the misinformation.
The environmental benefits, the transportation benefits, the quality of life benefits, the fact that this is going to be on either the state maintenance right-of-way or the city's platted right-of-way. No private property rights are being infringed upon.
In Panama City, Grace Velez, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
It remains unclear when that tape will come down or if there could be any consequences for the parties who put the tape up. To examine the latest updates and designs for the Beach Drive project, go to our website, mypanhandle.com.